A dreadful silence. All the shops were closed. There was no sign of life anywhere above. Only the flickering light in the station master's room was on. I glanced at my wristwatch. It was 11:30 at night. A cold night in the village. Silence was spread all around. Well, after cycling for 20 to 25 minutes from the station, passing through two small villages, there was a bamboo grove. Our village was beyond that grove. Leaving the station, I went towards Bola's shop to get my bicycle. We used to keep our bicycles or motorcycles at Bolada's shop when returning late from the city, but upon reaching there, I saw that the gate was locked. I called out several times, "Bolada, oh Bolada," but there was no response. In the cold night, a bone-chilling wind was blowing. I rubbed my hands together to try to ward off some of the cold. I called out again, "Bolada, open the gate. I need to take my bicycle. Ein Sanray can hoko vai kansai." But it was of no use. When I took out the mobile from my pocket to call home, saw that it was also out of charge. I was about to turn back in anger. Just then, I saw a faint figure emerging from the dense darkness on the other side, moving towards the door. As he came a little closer, in the faint light of the lantern in his hand, I clearly recognized him. So, it's Bolada. Est. The worry in my mind lessened a bit. Bolada brought the lantern in front of my face and said,
"Hey, you. Why are you so late, brother?"
I brushed it off by mentioning the pressure of work in the city without saying anything more. After that, I went inside, took my bicycle, and stumbled out the door to sit on it. Shivering from the cold, humming, I set off alone on that deserted dark road. Apart from the sound of crickets all around and the occasional painful cry of a fox from afar, there was no other sound. After walking like this for about 15 to 20 minutes, I suddenly felt a strange change in the weather. The cold was more intense than ever, and there was a strange silence all around. The sound of crickets was no longer audible. Now my mind started to panic. I thought to myself, "There is a bamboo grove just a little further." I pressed harder on the bicycle pedal, but I couldn't ride as fast as before. It felt like something heavy was sitting on the back of the bicycle. A scraping sound. It felt like the bicycle chain was scraping against the ground, making a grinding noise. Fear caused my body to lose balance. I once again tried unsuccessfully to increase the speed of the bicycle, and at that very moment, someone placed an icy cold hand on my shoulder. Out of fear, I half turned around and found that someone was sitting behind my bicycle. Their legs were so long that they were dragging on the ground, making a very strange sound. I turned completely around in fear to look at his face and fell off the bicycle while screaming. After falling, I realized that I had entered a bamboo grove. Falling down, I saw that the long-legged man sitting behind the bicycle was looking at me with his big eyes. His eyes were even bigger than his face and had no eyelids. Now that man extended his hand towards me. I somehow left the bicycle to save my life and ran towards the path leading out of the bamboo grove. As I was running, it felt like someone was running very fast behind me.
and was just about to catch me. Our village was visible ahead. At that time, the night was ending, and the morning light was trying to emerge.
I was gasping for breath while running.
Darkness was spreading before my eyes. I fell down in a dizzy spell.
When I regained consciousness, I found myself at home. My mother was sitting beside me, and many people from the village were there too. I learned that I was found unconscious at the edge of the village. They were on their way to the city and, upon seeing me, brought me and my bicycle home. Everyone asked me what had happened, how I had fainted.
I told them the whole incident. The eldest among them said, "Yanasa Dalmi son Samitabakta."
He was a resident of this village. His name was Ratan. At that time, an epidemic was spreading in the village. One day, Ratan decided that he would go to the city and earn money by working. He left for the city, leaving behind his wife, 2 sons, and a daughter. At that time, the epidemic in the village had increased so much that entire villages were dying of hunger. When Ratan returned from the city with money and food, he saw that except for a few people, no one was alive in the village. Those who were also sick. When he reached home, he saw that all his children had died. Seeing the bodies of his children in grief and pain, he went to the same bamboo grove and hanged himself. Since then, Ratan's spirit wanders there, and when he sees someone the age of his children, he wants to take them with him, thinking they are his own child.
Since that incident, whenever I went to the city, I would try to return home quickly.